So before we get on with the Fantasy League, you may notice I am beardless. And just so you know, I had an esports bet. If you listen to the podcast, you'll have known what that'll been about. Which means why I'm beardless will become clear in the next 10 minutes or so. Right, well, we've made it. It's the Fantasy League, and it's the first week of playoffs. So, a couple of real changes from the normal rounds. Predictions are made in secret. Predictions are for fastest objectives, and we do have tie breakers, but they'll only be used in elimination cases. We've done this before. Let's go into these predictions. So we start with Darius, who's went for a lot of sweeps, except expecting Fnatic to win 3-2, for example. Martin also went with a sweep for Mad Lions, G2 for most objectives, and a Fnatic sweep. I went with split stuff for Mad and Rogue, and for G2 and Misfits, and even for XL and Fnatic. Just had to happen. Terry went for sweeps of Rogue, G2, and Fnatic. And then it's the bots. Coin flip bot, Pinky, went dominantly Mad, dominantly G2. And split XL and Fnatic, and Perky, well, Perky did Perky things, as you can see. XL First Blood, that was one thing. Right, let's get straight into this. This is the rundown. So we start with the upper bracket, and it's Rogue versus Mad Lions. And in the first game, a misstep in the jungle led to a Rogue First Blood. Fastest dragon of the series went to Mad Lions though. And first herald of the game went to Rogue on the opposite side. First tower was fastest to Rogue, just shy of 10 minutes. Hard to beat. And Mad Lions got themselves the first Baron. And that's after getting a Hextech Soul. Even with Rogue's Elder Dragon, it didn't help them. Mad Lions destroyed game 1. So there we go. Mad Lions 1, Rogue 0. Then, First Blood also went to Rogue on the red side in the second game. Fastest Herald went to Mad Lions. Trust me, it did. First Tower of the game also went Mad Lions' way, but a little bit later on. Dragon nearly took 14 minutes to be taken out, but Rogue got it. Then, Baron went Mad Lions' way. And then, Rogue got the win, and this is the end of what became almost common occurrence in the LEC. For now, 2 pentakills in as many weeks. Which means Rogue got the win. So now they're even, 1 apiece. Game 3, and First Blood involved Mad Lions just deciding bottom lane was theirs. Herald was also picked up by Mad Lions. A little late at 9.5 minutes, but it was still picked up. First Dragon also went Mad Lions' way at a slightly quicker 10 minutes 50. And Tower was also taken by Mad Lions. Like we said, bottom lane was theirs. And no Baron, because Mad Lions just wanted to finish the game. They get the win and make it 2-1. But we've got to pick it up, and in game 4, it didn't start well for them. Fastest First Blood of the game went to Mad Lions. First Herald also went their way, and then the timer stopped for a little bit, which was absolute hell in trying to figure out whether stuff was fastest or not. But believe me when I say to you that Dragon was not fastest, even though it was picked up by Rogue, and nor was the tower when it was picked up by Mad Lions. Timer resumed, and Rogue got the fastest Baron of the series. And the fastest win, evening things up. So, everything to play for. 2 apiece. And then we get to that 5th game with Rogue getting first blood on the top lane. Then Dragon was also theirs. Nearly fastest, but he wasn't. First Herald went to Mad Lions. And bottom tower got a nice bit of bonkage and was eventually picked up by Rogue. Nearly fastest there as well. Again against their own tower. Mad Lions decided to not get that Baron. That's a lie, but don't worry about it. Rogue did get the win though. We move on to our next game in the upper bracket. G2 versus Misfits. And fastest first blood of the game and the series went to G2, as did fastest Dragon at just shy of 7 minutes. Herald was also picked up by G2 while a teamfight was going on in the mid lane, and the tower was also picked up there. Misfits very short of play apart from this Baron steal, which was also the fastest Baron of the series, but it didn't help. G2 did win that game. Gave themselves a nice Hex Tech Soul in the process. So G2 won, Misfits 0. First Dragon for the second game was picked up by G2 in a bit of a more muted early game affair. The fastest Herald of the series was picked up by Misfits. While a near death happened on the bottom lane, First Blood eventually, after 10.5 minutes, was picked up by Misfits in a bottom lane mess. Tower was eventually taken by Misfits as well, and they got themselves the Baron, a 21-minute Baron, which would have been nice and quick if it wasn't for a 20-minute 35 steal. Fastest win though did go Misfits' way. So, it's one apiece. Game 3, and First Blood did go Misfits' way after, well, a bit of a jungle misplay. Herald also taken by Misfits. Everything going fine. Then, first tower of the game was also picked up by Misfits. First Dragon was taken at the time by G2. Then Misfits got themselves a Baron, which was unfortunately a mistake because they lost it about 30 seconds later, and while they managed to pick up another Baron, G2 cleared and got the win, so they're 2-1 up. Now, Misfits did get a nice solo kill on the top lane for First Blood. Dragon was also taken by Misfits. And Herald was cleanly scooped up by G2 in response. And while crazy fighting was going on, G2 did get themselves a top turret for the first. Unfortunately, Misfits stumbled, and G2 got themselves a Baron, which 5 minutes later converted into a win and progression through the upper bracket. Now it's time for the final best of 5 in the lower bracket, XL versus Fnatic. And game 1, First Blood went to Fnatic, a bit of a nice tower dive on that top lane. Fastest Dragon of the series got picked up by XL though, which was nice. Herald also picked up. And then in this one, even though we're looking at objectives, was a close game. Let's be fair, actually, we'll say it now, we'll spoil us, all 5 games were close. Tower went to Fnatic. XL did get themselves the first Baron and held their nerve in the face of an Ocean Soul to get themselves the first win of the series. XL 1, Fnatic 0. We move to game 2, and First Blood again was taken by Fnatic. Again was taken on a tower dive. XL did get themselves the first dragon again, while Fnatic got the Herald. A little bit of a jump cut, you know, that's how we goes. First tower, this time, was taken by XL. On the bottom lane, Shelly there would eventually take that tower not long after. XL also got the Baron and an Infernal Soul, and this one was, while close still, a bit more of a dominant performance. XL with the fastest win and 1 game away from the next round of playoffs. Game 3, and fastest first blood went to Fnatic with a unfortunate adventure through the bottom jungle. Fastest herald of the series though was picked up by XL, while Fnatic got themselves their first dragon of the series. Top tower was taken by XL at 15-minute mark, a little slow, but did what needed to be done. And fastest Baron of the series was taken by XL as well. And things got so close, but a Gragas barrel prevented the win. Fnatic get themselves back into the series. It's 2-1. First blood again picked up by Fnatic. And a nuked up. Then Herald also taken by Fnatic in this game. And at this point, Fnatic were getting a bit more into this. Fastest tower was also taken by them. And experience was starting to prevail. First dragon also taken by them. And, well, talk about steals. It was a clutch steal that got Fnatic the Baron. And then they got themselves the win. So it was all to play for. Fabled Silver Scrapes, XL2, Fnatic 2. And now, the final game. First blood, again taken by Fnatic. Bit of a pattern. Herald was taken by XL. Then, dragons being taken by Fnatic, who were dragon stacking a lot, and it was helping them out. Bottom tower was the first to fall in XL's favour, and then things just happened. Fnatic were able to hold the nerve and make real clutch plays, and Fnatic don't miss playoffs, or the next round of playoffs. Their chance of Worlds are still alive. XL's are now over. Now, playoffs, week 1 results. There were 4 people in first place: Darius, Pinky, myself and Terry. Remember, that is Pinky, the coin flip bot. Scored 9 out of 18 points, all on a 50% prediction rate. Martin unfortunately finished on 6 points, and Perky couldn't prepare for statistical outrage and finished on 7 points. So their run in the Fantasy League is over. So there are now 4 people and a hell of a lot more games to go. So we will see you for week 2 of the playoffs, and we'll see how things will fare out from there. Toodaloo.